Hey Fish Fam, this is Bob with Kaler's Aquatics. Gonna do a real quick live unboxing. I've got 3 different items here and I'm getting behind on my unboxings and I have to be back to a board meeting at the Ark in about 45 minutes. So this truly will be quick. The first item here is a box that says Fragile, and as I drop it, and that's from Pam. And I've had this a couple of days and it's $45 shipping, man. So I am really excited to see what's in here. I'm wondering if Pam shipped herself to me. I don't know. It's almost as if someone else taped this. There's only about 2 rolls of tape on it, not Pam's usual. And I see what we have. Sorry for the shaky tripod. Man, there's a card taped on top, but I think the card, excuse me, was just for an address label. So, hey Sandy, see some people coming in. Where I'm positioned here, I can't really see the chat, so I apologize. Hello to everybody and thank you. I appreciate it. Man, oh man. I'm gonna like some tape. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm telling you, sorry, I would have, had I known. I assure you, this is going to be like those Russian nesting dolls. I'm teasing. Let me turn this down a little bit here so you guys get a better look. Now. There we go. Pam shipping is a lot like mine. She uses a lot more tape, but when I'm shipping fish, I usually warn people if it's the first time. I describe it to them as eclectic in 3 different bags, maybe look 3 different ways. I'm not sure, I just need to do it that way, so, man. Alrighty. Lots of padding here. I can salvage that. Sorry I keep hitting the camera, but I'm trying to see the view that you see. This has turned into quite an adventure. I know what this is. Those of you that watch Pam's live streams do too. This is, Dharma has already, careful Dharma. Hey Scots, just happened to pick up the phone and camera and saw that, but actually I cannot see the screen, guys. This is, Pam had an art auction recently, and this is a piece from that, and I tell you, that could have been ran over by a bus. She's got the frame taped up. She knows how to ship art. Just sorry it's taken a while, but hopefully you guys are chatting amongst yourselves. I want to get all the tape off here. I'm down to 1 piece of tape, guys. Hang in there. All right. And at a recent auction, I am proud to say that I won this fellow. I think he's a blue heron, if I recall. It is gorgeous. And it came framed and matted and all that. I got tape now. Pam, it's a blue heron, am I correct? Or am I wrong? but I knew this is what it was and that it wasn't fish or anything alive, so it's been here a couple of days. Just Shrimp Granny, Ginger, hey everybody. So, I am very, very pleased with this. Yeah, that box was packaged for, I don't know, that could go through anything. Pam, I wouldn't be surprised if the government doesn't contact you. You know they watch my videos. If they don't contact you to enlist you in some packing. All right. I'm still fighting tape to get it out of here. Then, this will probably be a little easier to open. This is from Sarah Campbell, who's also known as Sponge Princess. Hey, Joel. And this actually just came in the mailbox today. And you see it's a little bent, even though it says do not bend. They bent it to put it in the mailbox. It's almost like it's useless to write anything on there. And I hate these almost as bad as tape because they don't work. Those tab things. See, it keeps breaking. Yep. So, this is what they'll have me doing in hell, opening packages, and I bet none of them will be fish. It'll be my job. Oh, man. All right. Let's see. All right. So that's done. And this was also from a recent auction. I like some art, and I was able to be the high bidder and collect this fellow. And what I like most about him, besides the cool little shrooms growing on his head, is the cat in his beard. He's got a purple cat in his beard. So lots to like about this. And we've got 14 likes, or 14 watching and 2 likes. So let me see if I can get a couple more likes on this next package. If you were watching Dan's Fish last week, I quite unexpectedly was the random winner of, that's tape sticking to my table, of some common bristlenose plecos, and those are from Chris McFeely, and I'm not sure I can't remember his channel. And the backstory on these is when I went out, hey Tiffany, when I went out today to head to work, or to the yard, not to work, I was about to run late because I had an adoption interview at 1, and it was like 11 minutes to 1. And, hey Maria, thank you. This box was on my porch when I drove by going out to the road, so I'm like, great, I don't want it to sit out there in 90 all day. So I stopped and picked it up and took it to the Ark with me. And I opened it there, and it is exactly what I just told you. It's the 4 little plecos, cuties. And these will come in very, very, very handy because I need some crew in my rainbow tanks. Hey Cowboy. So that's what I've planned for them, and I also have some juvenile corridors. I picked up 10 of those recently for $1 each, and so between these 4 guys and those 10, I should be able to trick out my new rainbow tanks. So that's all of my stuff I had to open, and I'm going to go drop this bag into the rainbow tanks, and I see a cat has been in here today. because I left the door closed. At least one cat. Oh man, I was doing water changes in here last night and ran the tanks over. But everybody's doing great in here. The one little fish that when I was live streaming last night that I was concerned about, the glossolepsis. How about that? The glossolepsis. I hope Dan sees this. The glossolepsis, striata, I think. Me too, Jess. Are doing better. You know, there was one that just was a little funky, and I did like a 25% water change, and it's actually the one that's up on top there. It's still got a little issue with its tail, but it looks better, and its pectoral fin. So the water change and some metronidazole, whatever we just call it, Flagyl, in the hospital. So that guy's looking much, much better. They've eaten already this morning. But they're going to be getting some frozen stuff when I get back from a meeting. So, got to get me another box filter set up in here. I've already got them. I just got to get it set up in here. And still haven't got my labels made, but I'm just prioritizing. All the fish look great. I know the millennials, or millennium, are probably the most common, but those fish are going to be gorgeous. Looks like there's 2 males in there for sure. Dan did a great job picking those out. So all 6 fish and 7 tanks are doing well. And I have 1 empty tank over here. Hey, Stephen, Truth Seeker, which will probably be from some guppies that I'm thinking I'm going to be getting in pretty soon. Stephen made a comment the other day, and I just hearted it. I didn't respond to it, but he made the point that rainbows like to swim back and forth, and that was a thingy, an air stone that I knocked off that I left up there when I put the filter in, the box filter. They do, that's very true. However, I'm setting up a 55 to move rainbows from 240s so I can have those 40s for my dragon puffers. And I have a 33, which is the same length as the 55, 4 feet. And yes, I have box filters for the top. I've got 2 of them set up, and the water flows through, closing the tripod part down. So they're getting aerated water. But I was going to make the point that given the room to swim 4 feet back and forth, rainbows usually don't. These are those that I'm trying out. Still got to get that stuff up, the media up there. I got this one put back together and got my hand out without knocking it apart again. So I like the concept. I'm just got to get used to them. So those are doing well. But yeah, I'm going to be putting a couple more boxes in here. But about rainbows swimming back and forth, they don't. I find when they're given my 40s, I feel kind of bad for them because they don't really have that much room. Hey, Lisa. Welcome, girl. This is the 33, and it's 4 feet long. But they kind of hang out in the middle third of it. Every now and then, they'll go down to the right. There goes one over there, because I usually feed down there from the hang-on backs. That was Tibby. Holly, my oldest cat, had a sneeze for 2 days, and I worry about that because of her age. And it cleared up, but she gave it to Tibby. Tib. Yeah, Tibby's got a sneeze. Everybody's worried about him. Yeah, you okay? Everybody loves Tibby. He's my fish bud. So, that's how much they utilize it. You see, they're staying right in the middle. So I don't know. In theory, they do, and there's even a wave maker in there to encourage them to ride that, but in my 40s, they don't do it. They kind of just hang out, so I don't know. I don't know if they really do. Hey, Larry. Everybody, I'm trying to remember to shout out Larry Dees every time I see him, because he's getting very, very close to having 1K subs, so check him out. He has some awesome hot sauce tastings too. Pretty cool. And congratulations to Susan for SLC Aquatics. There were 10 or 12 of us yesterday that were playing her list. Diva sicked us on her, and she is in the process of being monetized now. So, Logan's, I saw your live stream and watched it this morning while I was, I smell my coffee, while I was getting ready to go to the Ark. That was a pretty cool stream for your new camera and stuff. And Logan's is another, he's a newer channel. He's not new to fish or anything, but he has less than 100 subs, and God, don't look at this. Your dog is doing good. I know you said the drainage, that's why you had to stop streaming, because he had the, I don't want to pick up a mug that I've been putting fish food in, don't you know? Frozen food. Anyway, I'm glad the dog is okay. They were roughhousing, and one bit the other one, and it got infected, and it was all good. It was just one of those things. And it's all antibiotics. Doing okay. Phew, I know. Dharma wants the cream, but you can't have the cream, Dharma. Psst, girl. Sorry for the window. Somebody would call DHS if they saw this old man's counters. I've got so many projects going right now. Dang, it would be nice to have an assistant. I thought about asking my nieces, and my nephew doesn't have any kids, but my nieces, if they're kids that are 16 to 20, were able to work now. They all work and have their cars and stuff. If any of them were like laid off work or not getting hours, and I've got all kinds of projects inside and out, fish and non-fish and all that I could definitely use some help with. So, Dharma Ray. There's Holly. There's Holly. Got a super chat, and I could not see who that was. I'm gonna sit down here and have my coffee and talk to you guys a few minutes. And by the way, I didn't see anybody streaming, so if I'm not supposed to be, or I'm stepping on somebody's toes, sincere apologies. Stephen, I have 3. And they're all cats from the Ark. How's that? Smelly teenager. Thank you. Thank you. I can't see if it was a emoji or what. It doesn't show me that, so let you look at my wilted crypts. I'm hoping they're gonna come back out. They've been wilted forever. And my valves have died back. They're new. So we'll see. Some of my are worse. Yeah, they're no better. It's pretty much been like that for like 3 months now. But one thing that I do like is that I don't have as much of the blackbeard algae. I hear a cat drama going on. Tibby, don't you want to go get in that? Go on. Some of the rocks back there are getting more of an attractive algae, a green algae in the center. So I hope that continues. Yeah, I hope they do. Valves die back like that, and I need to get in there and pinch off the dead part. They ate their eggs. Isn't that like the second time they've done that? Yeah, and they eat them. That's what my big severums, my dominant pair of big severums do in the 180 over there. They spawn and they are ferociously protecting them, and about day 5, they disappear. Hey, Anthony. I was doing a triple unboxing and ended up putting some of the fish that came, or the only fish that were in the unboxings, into the new tanks, and started rambling about the rainbows, and here we go. Came back to this rainbow tank, so you know how it goes. Are you up a pole right now, Anthony? If you are, please be careful. The beta drama in here has settled down a lot, quite a bit. Took off early, good for you. On a Monday too. People usually do that on Friday. That's the beta that Dan had that was so gorgeous, and I was lucky enough to be first to holler I wanted, I guess. But it had Popeye, one eye, then both eyes, and then the second eye, and it just kept on. And so I told him to go ahead and send it, and I think it's resolved. It looks great now, so I just put him in here with the others. And he was having a little bit of issue. Where's my finger at? Oh, this beta here. A little bit of issue with my Stars and Stripes beta, who is, over here somewhere. He moved since I was gonna point. I need a pointer if I'm gonna be doing this. I think he's down in the rocks now. We'll wait for him. But there he comes around the very side. But they've sorted all that out finally. So, I say that, now here he comes back. But there are 5 in here total. I think they're all males. The one female that I had that spawned, the koi beta, she got egg bound after that and passed. These are rainbows from Steenfot, Bob Steenfot, and they're starting to mature and get their colors and all that. So one of them is pretty uncommon, and I cannot remember the name. I never can remember the common ones either, but like these guys right here, they turn a powder blue, and they're starting to get that look about them, but I don't remember what they are. All right, what are you guys up to? I'm doing all the rambling. 32 people watching and 19 likes. That's awesomeness there. Female beta. Priscilla's getting some wild betas on Sunday. Tripod's right over the print. That wasn't thought out very well, was it? Or right over the print. Somebody was saying in a stream that they didn't like the wild betas, and several people went there with them about it, about the colors and all that, but there are lots of wild betas that are gorgeous. I don't have any wild ones. I have a couple of expensive ones. But anyway, how to garden. Yeah, I do have too many tanks. You said that, and you didn't even see the kitchen or my bedroom or outside. If you guys want it, I'm still on here, and when I finish this cup of coffee, I'll go out and throw some food in the tub in the little 10-gallon tank outside. I'm starting to see more stuff in the tub, and I did clear out an area in the center. Yeah, I saw that, Stephen. I'm a mod for him when I remember to show up, and he was telling us that yesterday. So we'll see how that goes. I guess he's just going to do local. I hate to hear that because he was going to focus on rainbows. No, Dharma. Hey, Tim, Recon. There's Dharma right on time. This is really, really good coffee, and I need a pick-me-up. T is Anthony. Dharma. What about getting a generator? Oh, I'm not going to get a generator. I've got a bunch of the battery-powered things, and besides the time I volunteer at the ARC, which is limited to 4 hours by my hip surgeon, lovely. Thanks, Tim. I do splash the water, agitate the surface, and pour water and that kind of stuff. In fact, that's what I did with the rainbows on the top shelf in there, those top tanks for the first couple days. Just agitated water and dipped a bowl in and poured it back in and so forth. So they did fine. Generators are expensive. If anybody ever dies and leaves you one and you don't want it, let me know. Let me know. That gorgeous orange, I think you might have said beta. I don't know. Orange. Oh, you're talking about the Parkinsoni. Probably. Yeah, he's starting to get some color on him. His body will do that too. Oh, beta, okay. He's got some orange on him, but that's one of Dan's. It's the only beta I've got from Dan. Where are the other betas at? I'm just seeing those two for some reason. They're probably asleep. You know how they like to lounge around. I see the blue one, the dragon scale. See that tiny bit of blue to the left, about halfway up the screen, over that fuzzy rock? There's one of them back there. And, oh well. Hey, Mary Page, what are you up to? How are you doing? I'm trying to move the camera over so I can see the chat better, guys. So it'll probably end up in a Pam situation, pushing the buttons. Oh, man. Well, I hope you weren't close to him, Tim. Yeah, it seems like it's really ramping up. We're having troubles here in high school already. you had the chance to stay home or attend in person. And my niece was adamant that her kids were going. I'm just looking at random things laying here on my desk that need to be put away or something done with them. And they're already having, that's good, they're already having issues. So I didn't say anything. It's her children, not mine. Yeah, if they were mine, they wouldn't be going. Scunch Princess. That was an LRB sticker. I have some, that's Sarah, the art that I opened a while ago. It's her card. Yeah, there are some killies in here from Lucas. I don't see them. They're usually up in the top, and I'm kind of shooting down. Dharma. That's awesome. Dharma, stop. Dharma doesn't know what no means, the cat. She has no concept of no. Yeah, you got about a 2-minute lag. Just 2 minutes. I think this is this current one, because this would have came with the replacement killie. I had a pair and lost the male. Actually, I never saw what happened to him. There's one of the females right there. If you look at the point on that wood to the left, I do need a pointer. This is crazy. Hey, Tim. I don't know how to make the chat go away. Anyway, she's moved. The female was over there to the left, the little killie. They're the Lagos red somethings. Lagos being a collection point, I believe. Hey, Tom, at work, trying to stay busy. Hey, JNN Travels, thank you. All right, I'm gonna grab some food. It's 6:30. So I just have time to, let's see, this is veggie kelp. Oh, and by the way, for those that saw it happen cold turkey, the tang is doing great in here. They accepted it, the yellow tang. And I'm making sure that I feed it vegetable stuff. They've relegated it to that end of the tank, which is furthest away from where I feed. I usually feed upstream here at this wave maker, but I make sure food gets down there to it. And that is a Petco acquisition. Yep. All right, let's get out here and do the tub and the aquarium, and then I really do have to get out of here. Alrighty. These plants have taken over the top of this. I mean, literally, need to pull some of these out and put them in the Shelly tank in there, because I have a feeling they have more light than they approve of. This water is really green in here. Here's one of the convict fish the glare is going to be so bad. Yeah, there's two convicts. I see one firemouth. There's the second one over there. You guys probably can't see anything at all, but they're in there. All right, let's see what's going on in this tub. Those daily updates, you can see how my water wisteria, it basically is a mini pond in there. There's no heat, no aeration, no filtration. Okay, but yeah, look how these plants have immersed themselves. They're almost a foot tall, right up out of the water. Everything looks great on the tub. It's hard to see all the floating plants because of the things that have grown up above it, but everything looks good. I usually feed a little bit later than this, so we'll see if I get any takers. I have lemmias, guppies, and hey John, you see chicken legs? Are they mine? Where you see my chicken legs? Oh. What's the other thing I have? Brilliant Rasboras. So 2 live bears and 1 egg scatterer. And these roots go way down. Big city betas. There's Amber right there. We were just looking at the ambers, at the betas, Amber. Gosh. Don't see anything at all. Last night when I put it in just at dusk, they tore it up. So, I don't know. But the sun's still up pretty high. It's not even starting to set yet, so. Mosquitoes found me. All right, guys, I'm gonna get back in here and get signed off here. Here, let's sit down a minute here. This is a better view, a better angle. There's some big old fat man in there. Oh, that's me. Oh, okay. Well, I'm wearing pants today, shorts today, so no boxers. And that's only because I'm headed back out. Hey, Joseph. I was wanting to see if there are any tadpoles, but my guess is no. I think every time the frogs put eggs in here and they hatch, there's a firemouth and 2 convicts. I still haven't seen the second. Plants look good in here. The roots on these plants are just awesome. Can actually see them better through the camera than you can just looking at the tank. I haven't done any water change or anything to this water. And when it rains, it fills it up. I do need to water those plants for sure. For sure. How about this? That's from the old days. It's been out here a long time. I still smoked when I bought this house in 99 or 2000. And I kept an ashtray or 2 out here. That may not work. I've got too much on the surface. Just wanted a little bit. Yep. I didn't get any in the pot. There we go. Just enough to tide this over till I can get back. See, that old ashtray came in handy. There we go. That'll be enough to perk them back up. It's actually supposed to rain and storm tonight. My sister used to smoke too, but she stopped recently, so that's why I have an ashtray. Don't judge us. Pretty cool. All right, guys. I ran into that cart on the way out and ran into it on the way back. Consistency. Shellies are loving their shells. I usually give them a sprinkle of food, so I guess I should. They're expecting it. Just a little bit. Their tub plants are doing pretty good, but not as good as the ones that are still outside. There we go. They're not shy. They were waiting on that. They were waiting on that. Still got 5. I'm a little bit surprised some days. Yeah, through the window. Tibby's my fish buddy, Stephen. He really is. Anything I'm doing with the fish, he wants to have a part of that. And he's still chasing shadows and reflections. Tibby, look up. Tibby. Yep, he's busy. He's chasing my shadow, aren't you? Yep. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I always appreciate it. Very, very lucky to have you guys as friends, and I do appreciate it and know that. Don't forget, if you came in late, to check out Larry D's channel. We need to get him to 1,000 here. Lickety split. And I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, and also it's got the where I end the chat button covered up by this thing.